Man, I gotta say, since I saw the Discovery, I went back through Netflix and I wanted to just do all the originals, like the shows, the Marvel shows and everything. And I came across this one and I was unsure what it was, but I knew it had some pretty cool special effects. And I wasn't wrong. So I just gotta say, Netflix is doing amazing things with these originals. Amazing.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Mr. Midnight, and of course you guys already know that. And this is my review of the Netflix original movie called Spectral. And let me tell you, this one was almost as amazing as the Discovery was. The Discovery was really dark, really deep. This one was more action-packed. It had an original plot line, which is something I'm really respecting Netflix for, because they have more than likely they're all original plot lines and stories. In Hollywood, you really don't get a lot of originality these days. It's all sequels. It's all, pomp and circumstance and all these special effects, which this movie was not short of, to be honest. But it did something that most paranormal stuff like in its genre don't do. Okay, so there's a lot of new star power in this one. The only real recognizable face would be Bruce Greenwood, which some would recognize as Admiral Pike from the new Star Trek movies. I almost said Star Wars. Oh, started a war on YouTube there. The new Star Trek movies that came out from a few years ago, Into Darkness, the regular Star Trek, and Star Trek Beyond, he was Admiral Pike in those movies. He's in this one as a general. Always make him the general, apparently. And the storyline basically goes that these soldiers are in this abandoned sector of Russia, basically, and they're being wiped out by this unseen force. They can't hurt it with bullets. They can't really see it until it's on them, and they die apparently of acute hypothermia. Everything in their body completely freezes, and no one can understand what's going on. There's these special goggles that this military contractor they developed for enhanced night vision and things of this nature, and they're actually seeing these objects before they kill them. So they bring in an expert, and now we have our movie without giving away too many spoilers, because you guys really need to see this. This is not one you just swipe left or right on. You got to click on this one. This one is worth an hour and a half of your time. Now, I will say this. It does get a little convoluted with the science in it, just a little bit. A lot of big fancy words that I was not aware of even existed, and I consider myself a learned individual, kind of smart. Says as he looks at IMDb to see what that actor's name was. But honestly, as far as experience goes, this movie is something that you guys really need to see. You click on it, you watch it, and it will not disappoint. The special effects were amazing, the story was amazing, and the static props, that's the thing I loved the most about this movie. There was a lot of static prop in this movie, lots of physical guns, and not a lot of special effects where it came to those physical props. There were a lot of special effects when it came to the enemies, what they fired and things of this nature, but that's stuff that you really need. Don't lose your movie magic with specially made props and armor and vehicles, because that's where the realism comes from. Special effects are really good for a lot of movies, but they're not good all the way around, and if you don't get them right, they fizzle out and they make your movie terrible. This did not do that. It was clean cut, it was to the point, and sometimes it just got a little bit convoluted with that science, but even then it's not even a big knockoff on points for me. So as far as experience goes, hook it up to your big screen, turn off the lights because you're gonna get scared. I was a little creeped out, and turn on Spectral, because it's actually a really, really great movie. So my rating, full moon across the scale for Spectral. And if you guys have seen it, if you guys have seen any of the original Netflix shows or movies, any one of them, Comment below. I want to hear what your comments and your opinions were on those. And as always, if you guys liked what you saw in this video, click the like button. And if you want to keep up with the latest news and videos here on Midnight's Premiere, please click the subscribe button. And don't forget to share this, because sharing is caring. My name is Mr. Midnight. This has been Midnight's Premiere. Thank you so much for watching, guys.